The Foundation for International Understanding Through Students, also known as FIUTS, has always been dedicated to promoting the cultural diversity among UW students. This year's FIUTS Cultural Festival on February the 14th and 15th provided a big stage for students from various countries to showcase their cultural highlights. The Cultural Fest Expo, which was held on the 14th in the Hub, was where students and volunteers represented over 35 countries in their corresponding booths.
So over there we have a lot of the costume pieces, or you can call it national regalia. A lot of it is just handmade. For example, the silk dresses, or for my dress is a dress, and it's actually a wedding attire so it's a young bride dress, and it's all handmade, all hand sewn. It's very time-consuming work, and it's obviously a really beautiful dress. Besides that, we also have just the elements of folk art, like clay statue, little figurines, or even magnets, or just fans even, and they're really interesting.
During the expo, visitors were really in for a treat. They got to experience the cultural hospitality from numerous countries.
Assalamu alaikum, aziz dostlar.
On the second day of the Cultural Fest was the Cultural Fest performances, featuring performances like the Chilean folk dance, Chinese martial arts, Mexican mariachi band, and so on. We spoke to Jose Lopez, a member of the mariachi band, about their debut at the FIUTS Cultural Fest.
Well, I believe this is the first time that we have a Mexican culture into FIUTS, because I was talking to our liaison, and she was telling me that this is the first time that we have a Hispanic group coming to show them what we have. And so I believe it's going to create more diversity around UW, show people that we're a small community right now, the Latinos in UW. Like, you walk around school and you don't see that many Latinos. So we want to show people that we are here, that we're a growing population right here in UW, and we want to help diversify.
We then spoke to the executive director of FIUTS, who shared her views on celebrating diversity at UW with us.
I think it's the only event at UW that celebrates all cultures. Everyone is welcome. So there are a lot of events on campus put on by RSOs that are just representing that one culture, with the mission really to tell people about their country. And in some ways, Cultural Fest isn't so much about telling other people about your country as it is celebrating your country and celebrating other people's countries too. So it's a big festival where everyone can play a role, whether they're volunteering or planning. Hundreds of students participate in the planning and coordination of the event. So it's both a celebration and a leadership exercise at the same time. And it celebrates every culture that's represented by international students. So a lot of times, international students are learning when they're here. They spend so much time learning, transitioning, and then learning how to live and work in the community that is the University of Washington, which can be really overwhelming.
If nothing else, the two-day event hosted by FIUTS has shown us the cultural diversity we have right here on campus, and we can only hope that you will take the time to add your presence to the festivities next year.